It. Alice says she wants to come back in. All right, we're recording. Everybody's good. All right. On the second page at the top, they thought extraterrestrials. Who's going to read for me? Queenie, go. Read for me, please.
They thought extraterrestrials might try to contact us.
So, they thought they might try to contact us. That's why they set up all those satellites to listen. Do you remember that? But extraterrestrials have not contacted us. Number two, who's ready to read the answer for that? I hope everybody wrote it. Did everybody write number two?
No.
Who wants to read number two? Raise your hand. Only Queenie raises her hand. Okay, Queenie, go.
Scientists say that a comet might come close to Earth in a few years.
All right, of course, Queenie's right. Don't forget to write the come, might come, may come. But let's talk about that for a second. Scientists say that a comet might come close to the Earth in a few years. Is that important?
Yes,
Why is that important, Linus?
because human may be dead.
Yeah, but it didn't say it will hit Earth. It said it will come close. Is that okay?
No,
Why not, Linus?
maybe it will hit Earth.
You know, Linus is not wrong. A comet is a ball of ice and rock. Remember that? And when it flies close to Earth, we don't know how heavy it is. If it's very heavy, like it's mostly rock, then it has a lot of gravity. But if it's mostly ice, it's not very heavy. So it will fly past us. But if that comet is mostly rock, that gravity and Earth's gravity will pull the comet to Earth. Sean, what do you want to say?
Lindsay, which
Sure.
page are we on?
Well, I don't know the number either. Oh, page 17.
Oh,
Do you see page 17?
Yes.
So, Arthur, could that comet hit Earth?
It could hit Earth.
It could hit Earth or it could just fly away. It might hit us, it might not hit us. Of course, might always means might not, remember? So, if it's very heavy, what might happen? If the comet is a lot of rock, who knows what might happen if that comet is very heavy? What might happen? Ray, what might happen if that comet is very heavy?
It might hit Earth.
It might hit Earth. We don't know. We really can't predict. We don't know how heavy that comet is. But do you know if a comet comes and hits Earth, we call it another name. Then it becomes a meteorite. So first it's a comet, and when it hits Earth, it's a meteorite. What should you do if you see a meteorite? Anybody want to tell me what you should do? Linus, what should you do if you see a meteorite?
we should escape
Why would you want to escape, Linus?
because we don't want to die.
We don't want to die? Wait a second. I'm going to kick out people who are playing. One, you know, if the comet hit us and it's really big, if the meteorite is, we could die, right? But Linus, I hate to tell you this. If you see a meteorite and it's big enough, you're probably going to die. But if it's a small meteorite, not very big, who thinks we know what you should do? Carol, if you see a small meteorite, what are you going to do?
I think you can see me, so I didn't talk anything. Can you say it
I
again?
see you. I can hear you. You're not paying attention. If you see a meteorite hit the Earth, and it's not a very big meteorite, what are you going to do?
I'm going to just
Hey,
tell someone that I know.
Sean, what are you going to do? You see a meteorite hit the Earth. Let's say it hits Carol's house. Yay. Then what are you going to do? Sorry, Carol.
I'm gonna hide to the basement
Why would you're going to hide in the basement? Why, Sean?
because it's safer.
Safer in the basement. Anybody else? What are you going to do? I just said the meteorite's not very big. It's a small meteorite. Maybe you could hold it in your hand. Anybody? What are you going to do? Linus, what are you going to do?
We could just stay in house.
Just stay home. Eric P., a meteorite hits Linus's house. What are you going to do?
Ah!
Eric P., what are you going to do?
I don't know.
Well, listen, let me tell you guys what to do. Remember this. Now, of course, Sean's right and Linus is right. That meteorite might be big as a car. If it's that big, you should run and hide in the basement. But if the meteor's not too big, here's what you should do. You should go find it. Anybody know why you should go find it? You should go take it. Calvin, why should you go take it?
Because
you can get a lot of money.
You know, a museum will pay you millions of dollars for that meteorite. People go around the world looking for meteorites, and they sell them to museums because scientists and museums like to study them because they're looking for life. If you find a meteorite, maybe in that meteorite we can find some little organisms. Remember those little things? And maybe we could find proof that there's life in the universe. We don't know. All right, let's look at number 3. Who's going to read number 3? Somebody ugly. Okay, Carol, go.
We thought that the movie about life on other planets might win the prize for the best film.
We thought that the movie about life on other planets might win the prize for best film. Carol is good, but let me tell you something. I want you guys to write something in your book. Does everybody have a pencil? Take out a pencil and write this word next to number 3. Fiction. F-I-C-T-I-O-N. Fiction. F-I-C-T-I-O-N. Fiction. And next to the word fiction, write non-fiction. N-O-N. F-I-C-T-I-O-N.
Teacher,
Yes.
where we are?
Where are we? We're on page 17. Everybody okay? Kids, let me tell you something. I talked to Teacher Daniel last night, and you know what Teacher Daniel was doing? Teacher Daniel was looking at all the chat that's in your classroom. Because when I record this, it writes all the chat that Clark writes, hi, and then Linus writes something, and then Eric Pan wrote something, and then Ray wrote something. Daniel sees all of those. So can you guys stop writing in the chat, please? I don't want you to get in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Stop writing in the chat, please. Okay? And you see Alice? You see Alice? Alice is not talking, and she didn't turn on her video. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go up to Alice, and I'm going to kick her out of the room.
Yes, you should.
I did. Then other people can come in. Kids, if you guys don't turn on your video, I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to kick you out. Lisa, I don't want to kick you out quickly. All right. Did everybody write those 2 words, fiction and non-fiction, N-O-N, F-I-C-T-I-O-N? Fiction and non-fiction. First, let's see who knows. What does fiction mean? Anybody know? Anybody want to raise their hand? Well, I'll tell you the Chinese. 这是小说。等一下。
Oh.
Here's the word. You want to see it? Where's my camera? Can everybody read that? Opposite. Can everybody read the Chinese? Who can tell me what it says? Sean, what's it say?
小说
All right. Fiction means a story that's not true, that's not real. If a story is not real, it's a fiction story. So when you go to the library, there are 2 parts to a library, fiction and nonfiction. Got it? Nonfiction and fiction. If I write a story about dragons eating Clark, who knows? Is it fiction or nonfiction? What is it, Ray?
It's fiction.
It's just fiction. But if I write a story about the president's life, is that fiction or nonfiction? Amber,
Fiction.
is fiction or nonfiction?
It's fiction.
But see, the president's a real woman, a real person. If I write a real story about her life, is that fiction or nonfiction?
Nonfiction.
It's nonfiction. If you write a real story, maybe some history book, that is nonfiction. Everybody understand? The reason why I ask you is because look at number 3 again. The movie about life on other planets. Is that fiction or nonfiction? What do you guys think it is? Fiction or nonfiction? Life on other planets. Queenie, what do you think it is?
Maybe that's a fiction.
It's fiction because we don't know about life on other planets, so that's fiction. Everybody understand what I mean? If you write a movie or a book about life on other planets, it's not real. We don't know life on other planets. Any questions? Now, also it says the movie might win the prize for best film. You know, in Taiwan, you have that golden horse every year, right? And one of the prizes is best film. What other prize could a movie win? What other prize could a movie win? I want you guys to tell me. Raise your hand. Somebody won best film. Everybody wants to win best film. But what else could you win? What else could you win? Linus?
I could win gold horse prize.
Yeah, but what's a gold horse mean?
金马奖
I know what that means, but you win golden horse for what? Strangest person?
for
They don't have prize for crazy boy. What can you win a prize for? It's a movie. Wake up.
I can win a prize for movie.
We already said best film. Okay, I'll help you. Maybe you're an actor in the movie. What prize could you win? Somebody raise their hand. What prize could you win? What, Carol?
I win the prize of the best actor.
Sure. And if it's a woman, what would she win? Linus?
She can win the actress for the best actress.
You're right. Those awards, those like Golden Horse, they have best film, best actress, best actor. They even have best sound, like the best sound. It's really strange, right? All right, let's look at number 4. Who's going to read it for me?
Binksy.
Beautiful Carol, read number 4.
There may be more galaxies than we know in the universe.
All right, Carol says there may be more galaxies than we know in the universe. But we can see the galaxies, right? Scientists can use telescopes and see the galaxies. So how is it possible that there may be more galaxies than we know? How is that possible? We can see all the galaxies, right? So how is it possible there may be more galaxies than we know? You guys need to try harder. Carol, try it.
Because it will grow more and more.
You mean they might make more galaxies?
Yes.
Well, you know, every day they're still making new stars. Our galaxy is still making new stars, so that's true. But is it possible that we might not be able to see all the galaxies? Sean, is it possible we might not be able to see all the galaxies?
Yes, it's possible that we not see all the galaxies.
Might not be able to.
Might not be able to see all the galaxies.
Yeah, it's like we said, we think we have seen all the galaxies, but it's possible we might not be able to see some galaxies. Everybody understand? All right, who's going to read number 5 for me? Amber?
We thought scientists may see water on Mars.
Yeah, this is a strange sentence. Let me tell you why. This book is a little old. When this book was written, who's making this strange noise? When this book was written, our spacecraft from Earth had not gone to Mars yet. So all we could do was look at Mars. We couldn't go there. We could only use telescopes to look. So that means that scientists could only try to see ice and water on Mars. But of course, now we have spacecraft that went to Mars, right? So now we could write, we thought scientists might find water on Mars or might look for water on Mars. But this book is old. At that time, we could only use telescopes. Everybody understand what I mean? All right, the next part is a little hard. Who can give me the answer? Is there a planet that doesn't have a moon? Kids, among you could give me the answer. Can you please raise your hands? Clark?
There might be a planet that doesn't have a moon.
And I told you guys yesterday, we do not say yes and no with these sentences. Okay? Akisa, give me the answer. Is there a planet that doesn't have a moon?
Huh?
Huh? Do you see number 1? Are you looking at page 17?
Yeah.
So can you read part 4, number 1? Give me the answer. Is there a planet that doesn't have a moon? Good job. Arthur, is there a planet that doesn't have a moon?
There might be a planet that doesn't have a moon.
Yeah, so we didn't say yes or no. I told you when you say might, we don't say yes or no. Look at number 2. Number 2 is not so easy to answer. How long will it take to receive a message from extraterrestrials? I want to hear what you wrote. Anybody want to read it? Queenie, go.
It might take 50,000 years to receive a message from extraterrestrials.
Sure, the answer's fine. Who else wrote an answer? Carol?
It might take 1,000 years to receive a message from extraterrestrials.
True. Arthur, what'd you write?
It might take billions of years to receive a message from extraterrestrials.
Billions. Well, it's not impossible. All of those answers are wrong. The answer I wrote was many years. We don't know how many, 50,000, 10 years, a billion years. But I want you to write the whole sentence. I hope everybody has written it. It might take many years to receive a message from extraterrestrials. Okay? So I hope you wrote number 2. It might take many years. It might take a billion years. It might take 2 years. We don't know. Might, who knows? Number 3, when will we next see a comet in the sky? Did anybody write the answer? Carol?
It might be 40 years later when we next see a comet in the sky.
Carol, we can't say later in this sentence. Later is a Chinese way to say that, and we can't use the word later. I want you to write, we may next see, or we might next see. Don't write later, okay? So, for example, if I say, I will see you 10 minutes later, we don't say that. We say, I will see you in 10 minutes. We can't say later. So, for number 2, erase the later. Who else should an answer? Oh, sorry, for number 3, who else can write the answer? Arthur, try it.
It might be 2 years when we next see a comet in the sky.
You could say that. Not bad, not bad. Queenie, what'd you write?
We might next see a comet in the sky in 75 years.
Very good answer, very good. Queenie wrote, we may next see a comet in the sky. That's the way I want you to write it. We may next see a comet in the sky. In my sentence, I wrote, we may next see a comet in the sky in the next few years. We may next see a comet in the sky in 75 years. But I want you to write it. We may next see. Carol wanted to write later, but we really can't write it that way. We have to write next. We may next see. Clark, can you give me your answer for number 3? I hope everybody's writing these because I'm going to ask you to tell me the answer again. Clark, did you write number 3? Read it, please, Clark.
We might next see a comet in next few years.
In the next few years. Okay? Let me see it. My computer's going crazy. Hold on a second. Okay, Amber, what'd you write? When will we see a comet in the sky?
We might next see comet in the sky next few years.
In the next few years.
In the next few years.
And don't forget to write a comet, okay? A comet.
Okay.
All right, let's look at the next one. Do plants and animals live on other planets? Do plants and animals live on other planets? Who wrote it? I told you guys to write it already. Everybody should be ready. Arthur.
They might live on other planets.
Sure. Queenie?
Plants and animals might live on other planets.
You're right. Do plants and animals live on other planets? Sean, are you here? Where's Sean? Charles, give me the answer. Do plants and animals live on other planets?
Yes, plants and animals.
Stop. You cannot write yes. Try it again.
No, plants and animals don't live on other planets.
Charles, this is not what they want you to write. Listen to me. They want you to use the word might. And when you say the word might, you cannot say yes or no, Charles. So listen to Amber say it. Amber, give Charles the answer. Amber, do plants and animals live on other planets?
They might live on other planets.
Charles, did you notice she didn't say yes or no? Got it? Carl, give me the answer. Do plants and animals live on other planets? Who else is not going to answer? Eric Pan, do plants and animals live on other planets?
Plants and animals might live on other planets.
Perfect. We have to be sure that you do not write yes or no. Okay? So the next one, how many galaxies are there? Akisa, are you ready? Did you write number 5? I'm going to be angry at you guys if you don't answer number 5. Ray, how many galaxies are there?
There might be lots of galaxies.
Sure. Sean, what'd you write? How many galaxies are there?
There might be billions of galaxies.
That's what I wrote too. There might be billions of galaxies. Clark, what'd you write? How many galaxies are there?
There might be billions of galaxies.
If you write billions, don't forget there's an S there. Okay? Alice, how many galaxies are there?
There might be lots of galaxies.
There might be lots of galaxies. Everybody understands, right? There might be billions of galaxies. There might be lots of galaxies. In Teacher Maggie's class, some strange kid said, there might be 3 galaxies. What is that, 3? Who would write 3? What a strange kid. All right. We have written that page, and at the bottom, we're looking at a picture of a planet. That's not Earth. And the first thing they wrote is, there might be trees on this planet. What else can you guess about this planet? We're just guessing. So what can you guess about this planet? Arthur?
The water on the planet might be ice.
Oh, good sentence. Katrina, did you write anything? Eric P., did you write anything? Look at that planet. What might there be on that planet? Carol?
There might be some strange animals on this planet.
And I'm going to call them Sean. Dino?
Yeah.
Dino, give me your answer. Sorry, Sean.
There might be water on this planet.
There might be water on this planet. Anybody else? Queenie?
There might be atmosphere that's full of dangerous gas.
There might be dangerous gas. There might be an atmosphere full of dangerous gas. Ray?
There might have volcanoes on this planet.
Say it again. There might be.
There might be volcanoes on this planet.
The biggest mistake you guys can make is say there might have. You have to say there might be. Do you hear me? Jason, I cannot see you. Why can't I see you? Jason, do you want to answer a question? Answer. Give me the question, Jason. What might there be on this planet?
There might be Lindsay on this planet.
I hate kids. Johnny wrote, there might be bikini girls on this planet. Eric P. wrote, there might be my future wife on this planet. Katrina wrote, there might be gold on this planet. John, can you give me an answer? John, can you give me an answer?
There might be water on this planet.
Sure. There might be water. There might be fish. There might be animals. There might be an atmosphere on this planet. Everybody knows, right? All right. We need to look at page 18. We don't have a lot of time, but I need you guys to finish writing is it page 18 at the top where it says indefinite pronouns, everyone, someone. Does everybody see that? Everybody see it? For tomorrow, for Monday's class, I need you guys to write that page about the indefinite pronouns. Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
I tell you every time, and every time we come to class, Katrina's writing. Hi, Katrina. Akisa, can you write this page, please?
No problem.
All right, bye, kids. See you Monday.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.